What did the reformers teach on Islam? Luther wrote Two Horns of Antichrist, Papacy and Islam. John Calvin, in a sermon on Deuteronomy 18:15, maintained Muhammad is one of the two horns of Antichrist. In his commentaries in Daniel 7, Calvin put forth the theory that the Muslim Turks were the little horn that would spring up from the beast. As the Turks had conquered much of the old Roman Empire, much of the prophecies concerning Rome would now apply to the Muslim world. Islam was one of the two legs of the Roman Empire described in Daniel 2, because the Roman Empire split into two, East and West, and then Islam took over the Eastern Empire. So it's the second leg of Antichrist and the second horn. Luther noted Christ warned about false prophets coming from the desert in Matthew 24. This certainly included Muhammad, he said. Commenting on 2 Thessalonians 2, John Calvin wrote, the sect of Muhammad, in its violence, tore away about half of the church. And so it did. In his commentary on 1 John 2, Calvin states, the Turks have a mere idol in the place of God. Luther wrote, who is the liar? It is the man who denies that Jesus is the Christ. Such a man is Antichrist. He denies the Father and the Son. As the Mohammedans deny both the fatherhood of God and the deity of Christ, they are liars. They testify against the truth of God's word. On 1 John 4, he wrote, but every spirit that does not acknowledge Jesus is not from God. This is the spirit of Antichrist. This is how we recognize the spirit of truth and the spirit of falsehood. And Calvin noted, false spirits claim the name of God. Martin Luther observed, the Muslim Turks want to eradicate the Christians. And the Calvinist Thought Bible of 1637 in Dutch, the comments on Revelation 16:12 say, the Muslim nations of the East would still unite with one another in a pan-Islamic jihad against the West. That's in a Calvinist Thought Bible. In the 1643 Westminster Assemblies, commenting on Revelation 9, the Dutch Thought Bible of 1637 suggests Muhammad is Apollyon, which is the Greek for the Hebrew word Abaddon, which means destroyer. Muhammad is the destroyer. And the army of locusts and scorpions are the Arab and Saracen armies which waged jihad in Muhammad's name. Jonathan Edwards wrote in his History of the Work of Redemption, the two great works of the devil which he wrought against the kingdom of Christ is anti-Christian, Romish or Papal kingdom, and the Mohammedan or Muslim or Islamic kingdom, which have been two kingdoms of great extent and strength, the two legs of the prophecy of Daniel. Both together swallow up the ancient Roman Empire, the papal kingdom of Antichrist swallowing up the Western Empire, and Satan's Mohammedan kingdom, the Eastern Empire, two legs of Antichrist. Calvin pointed out that the reign of Antichrist will be destroyed by the word of God, the breath of his mouth, the word of God.